Hi, welcome. My name is Jen. I am a mother and a yoga teacher located on Long Island. I specialize in teaching prenatal, postnatal, and baby and me yoga. I had a baby and me yoga class scheduled for this upcoming weekend, and in light of everything, it has been postponed. So I wanted to offer you a quick little flow that you could do with your babies in the comfort of your own home. So what you'll need is obviously a baby. My babies are a little too big, so I borrowed a baby from them. But this class will be most suitable for infants. So whenever you get medical clearance to start moving, usually around 4 to 6 weeks, and up to crawlers, you'll notice that once your baby starts moving, doing a class like this might be a little difficult. So you need a baby, a blanket for your baby to lay on. You want to make sure they're comfortable. And you want to be comfortable. I am sitting up on a yoga bolster. If you don't have one of those, you can grab a blanket or two and just sit up on top of them. And I have a yoga block with me, which will be nice for one pose. It's optional, you don't need it. But if you have one, grab one. Once you have everything with you, we'll start to just get a little more grounded. Work on our breath. Your baby can either be laying out in front of you, or you can hold them in towards your chest, or have them in your lap. Baby sort of dictates what happens during class, so follow along to what your baby needs. So finding a nice comfortable position, sitting up tall, feeling your sit bones grounded on whatever you are sitting on. Your hands are either going to come to your heart and your belly, or you can have both hands to your belly, or you're holding on to baby. We're going to take a deep inhale through our nose, and then exhale out the mouth, just letting everything go. Starting to turn inward. Noticing where our breath is today. Does it feel shallow, tight? Is it all up in our shoulders and our chest? Or can we start to explore finding a more grounded breath? One that we can fill our entire abdomen, and on that exhale, just let everything go. Let all the tension release. So take a few more breaths, breathing in deeply through your nose, filling up your belly, your rib cage, your back, thinking about your whole body expanding, front, back, and laterally. Exhaling, letting it all go. So we're trying to find a smooth, steady breath. One that will help calm our babies, one that will help calm our nervous system. So take one more inhale. Exhale out your mouth. You can start to open up your eyes. We're going to mainly be working on our neck, shoulders, chest, and our upper back. So you can walk your right fingertips out and then drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Maybe you start to move your chin up and down. You can take a peek at baby. Bring your head back to the top of your spine, and we're going to go in the other direction. So right ear to your right shoulder. You want to make sure your shoulder is relaxed. And then walking your left fingertips out. Feeling a nice stretch all along the side of your neck into your shoulder. And go ahead and start moving the chin up and down. Maybe bring your hand to baby if they need it. Good. Come back to center. We're going to inhale, shrug our shoulders up. Exhale, round them down the back. Inhale, shoulders up to ears. Exhale, Roll them down the back. One more time like that. Inhale and exhale. Good. Next, interlace your fingers. We're going to press our palms out in front of us and then reach our arms up overhead. Take an inhale here. Exhale. We're going to round through the back and we're going to sort of play peekaboo with our baby. So on the inhale, reach your palms up, rib cage lifts up off the pelvis. Exhale, round through the back. Think about creating space between your shoulder blades. Maybe say peekaboo. One more time. Inhale. Reach the arms up. Exhale, round. Good. Release your fingers. You can roll through the shoulders again. This time we're going to interlace with the opposite finger on top. Press your palms forward and then reach the palms up overhead. Take a little side stretch going in one direction and then reaching up and over going in the opposite direction. Do that a couple times. You can keep eye contact with baby throughout. Good. Come back to center, release the fingers, maybe rolling through the shoulders. We're going to grab hold of baby and just place them on your lap. So you may need to cradle them. And we're going to take our right hand and bring it to our left knee. Then inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. So if you don't want to include baby in this, you can always place your baby down on the ground if they're happy. And just again, have your right hand to your left knee. And then maybe your left fingertips come back behind you since you're not holding onto a baby. Inhaling, growing a little bit taller through the spine. Exhaling, twisting. With your twist, think about twisting from the bra strap up. Come back to center and we'll twist in the opposite direction. So this time your left hand should be by your right knee, right fingertips behind you or holding onto baby. Inhaling, growing a little bit taller, exhaling, twisting. Taking a few deep breaths here with each inhale. Creating some space in the spine. With each exhale, just twisting a little bit further. Really getting into our upper back. And then come back to center. We're going to find eagle arms. So we'll inhale, reach our arms out wide. And then exhale, bring the right arm underneath the left. You're going to cross at your elbows and maybe your palms touch. So I'll give you a side view. We want to work on bringing our shoulders down and then the elbows away from our chest. Maybe you move your arms up and down. This should feel really good along the neck. Maybe into the shoulders and in between the shoulder blades. Keep moving the shoulders down your back as you move your arms up and down. Release your arms. Give a little roll. And we'll do the other side. So inhaling, opening our arms out wide. This time bringing the left arm underneath the right. Finding either our forearms to touch or palms will touch. Draw your elbows away. Bring your shoulders down and just move your arms up and down here. Good. Release your arms. Roll through the shoulders. We're going to come off of our blanket or bolster. Just move that over to the side. I'm going to just swing my baby around so you have a better view. We're going to come into all fours. So finding our tabletop position. Your hands will be in between baby. And we're going to find some cat-cows here. So we'll inhale. Think about lengthening your spine, moving the shoulder blades back. Try not to dump into your belly and overarch your back. We really want to find just length in the upper to middle section of your back and opening up the chest. And then exhale, you'll round your spine up towards the ceiling, drop your tailbone, drop your head. You can say hello to baby. And now move at your own pace. Inhaling, opening up. Exhaling, rounding. Warming up our spine, matching our breath with our movement. This becomes a little bit more of a meditative practice. And your baby might like to see your face coming in and out of their view. So find a tabletop position, bring your knees wide. We're going to sit back and find a child's pose. Walk your hands out. You can hold your baby, so having one hand on your chest, on their chest, finding your forehead to the ground. Stay here for a few breaths. And start to make your way back up. So we're going to work on some upper body strength. And to do that, we're going to take little mini chaturangas. So if you have a block, feel free to place the block in between your thighs and you're going to squeeze the block. Think about lengthening your tailbone towards the block. And then you're going to open your chest, come forward, and then bend your elbows in towards your rib cage. And maybe you come down to kiss your baby. As you press up, sit your hips back towards your heels for a little child's pose. So inhaling, tailbone to block, bend at the elbows, but keep them in towards the rib cage. Come as far as you can. Come on up and round back. Maybe take one more. And then come back up. You can remove the block. And I'll swing around. We're going to just work on our wrists. So maybe you come back to sit on your heels. Just have your palm forward. You're going to take your fingers, stretch them back, and then do the other side. And we're going to take a round of cat-cows with our fingers flipped in towards our body. So your forearms are going to be facing front, fingertips facing your knees. Inhaling, opening the chest, exhaling, rounding through the spine. You should feel a nice stretch in the wrists and the forearms. Take one more round. Good. Come back to center. You'll flip your wrists. And then we're going to find another child's pose. You'll come to sit back. Before you come all the way down, we're going to take thread the needle. So inhaling, lift your right arm up. Open through the chest. Find some rotation in that middle back. And then take the right arm, thread it behind your left. And you're going to come on down. So your head might be next to baby. Your other hand can be on top of baby's belly if you'd like. And then just breathe into your back here. And when you're ready to come out, you'll press into that left hand. Just open up the right arm. Bring that hand down, and then we'll go ahead to the left side. Opening up, taking your left hand, threading it under, and finding yourself next to baby. If your shoulder and your face are not coming down comfortably, you can always place a blanket underneath. And then press into your right hand so that way you can lift back up, open through the left arm one more time, and then come back. We're going to find a comfortable seat. Actually, we'll bring our legs extended out in front of us. Finding a dandasana. Feel free to place something underneath your bottom if you need to. Your baby's going to be in between. We're going to inhale, sit up tall, and then exhale, come on down. So folding forward over baby. Go ahead and flex your feet here. If you can, hold on great. If not, you're not there. You're just going to come as far as you need to. And here you can just hold baby. You could talk to baby. And then we're going to come back up. Go ahead and reach down, grab baby. They can either be facing in towards you, or you can have them facing forward. So we're just going to do a little movement with baby. Rock from side to side. Maybe you rumble your feet and then stop. Rumble, stop. Rumble, stop. Good. Then we're going to hold baby, pick them up as we bring our feet together. We're going to find a Tadasana. So Tadasana is more like a diamond shape with your legs. And if you have that blanket, you can just bring it down over your feet and you can place baby in the middle. So we're going to give baby some touch and massage. I usually like to always ask the baby first, do you want a massage? If you keep asking every time you start, the baby will begin to know what is going to happen, and you will actually see a reaction in their face if they want it or if they don't want it. And if baby does not want anything to do with it, you can skip this part and maybe just find a little forward fold. So, if you're going to do the massage, maybe just warm up your hands. We're going to start with little joint squeezes. So, very, you want a firm but gentle touch. Squeeze the shoulders, the elbows, and then the wrists. So do this 3 times, squeezing the shoulders, elbows, wrists, shoulders, elbows, wrists. And then we're going to do the lower body. We're going to squeeze up by the hips, then the knees, the ankles, hips, knees, ankles. One more time, hips, knees, and ankles. You're going to take baby's legs. I'll move closer so you can see. And you're going to hold on to about above the knee. And you're just going to push baby's knees in towards their chest. And then release. Do this maybe 3 or 5 times. Good. And then on your last one, you're going to hold the knees in towards the chest. Do little circles. And then let that go, and then maybe just bicycle one knee in, then the other knee. My baby's diaper is a little too big, so don't mind. But next part, you're going to find your fingertips, find them underneath your baby's diaper. So they're going to come, your fingertips should come towards the top of the diaper. And you're going to give little bounces to baby's bottom. So you'll bounce, 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 stop. Bounce, 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 stop. Bounce, 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 stop. Next part, we'll take baby's arms. You're going to close them in towards their chests and then open them out to the side. So do that for a few times, closing baby's arms in towards their chest and then opening them out to the side. Now, if your baby is maybe between 6 weeks and 3 months, you might notice their hands are constantly in fists. So just to let their fingers and their hands relax and open up, you can just gently rub their knuckles together. And you might notice that their hands might relax open for a little bit, and then they'll close back up. So you could do that. And then you could take your baby's arms towards the middle, and maybe you do little wheels on the bus. So if you'd like to, you could sing to them as you circle their arms one in front of the other. Good. And then to close out, you're going to take your thumbs right to the middle of their chest, and just gently press down and then spread your thumbs out towards their armpits. Maybe do that for 3 or 5 times. Good. And then to close our class, we'll just find a little shavasana that you can feel free to stay in for as long as baby allows you to. And I thought it would be nice to do legs up the wall. Legs up the wall is really great to help to calm your nervous system down. It's a great pose to do at the end of the day. It's a great pose to do at the beginning of the day. It's just one of those really great poses that most moms seem to enjoy, and it also just helps to let your legs, gravity, kind of just take away any extra fluid that might happen to be in your legs, especially if you are very recently postpartum. You might have some fluid still built up in your feet and your legs. So to come into this, you're just going to swing your baby around to the side. That way, once you get your legs up the wall, you'll be able to hold on to baby and then place them on your chest. This is a really great position also to breastfeed in if you are doing that. I've actually done it in legs up the wall, and it's easier than it seems, at least for me. So feel free to do that if you need to. If not, you can always lay on your side and spoon baby, or you can just come and lay on your back and have baby on your chest if they want to be there. But if you want to try legs up the wall, you're going to come so that your hip is close to the wall, and then just very gently help yourself down. So you're still very, your core is still healing when you're early postpartum, so you want to still use your arms to do anything instead of using the core to help you move up and down. So use the arms, and you're going to help yourself back, and then you'll lift your legs up the wall. So I'll show you here. If you have something, you can place it underneath your bottom for a little extra cushion. So you'll come up the wall. Your bottom does not need to be right up against the wall. There can be some space. And then you'll just reach over, grab baby, place them on your chest. Feel free to stay here for as long as you need. Again, maybe finding that nice full deep inhale into your entire body. Exhaling, letting go of any tension. As you can hear, it's almost time for me to go upstairs. But stay in your shavasana for as long as your baby allows you, for as long as it feels comfortable for you. Take your time coming out. If your legs are up the wall, you're going to come out in the same way. Place baby down first before you come out of that. And thank you for joining along with me. I hope you all stay healthy and stay safe. And if you want to see any more videos, either with baby, without baby, or if you're pregnant, please let me know, and I will try my best to shoot some quick little things. As you can see, my setup is not great. I'm in my basement, and you can probably hear everything that's going on upstairs. So sorry about that, but I hope you were able to just find some peace in moving, and especially in having your little one join you for a little bit of it. Thank you all.